Good morning, Rumble. Good morning, Rumble. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good on this 06.21.2024. Current time is 06:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Stand by for a minute. We got a fan going. I'm going to have to turn it off for the broadcast. There we go. We're on downtime for our air conditioners and fans this morning. Good morning, Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Rumble for Rumble Studios, and at Fireman Rich over there on Twitch, at Fireman Rich over on X Live, as well as X, at Fireman Rich on X, but I'm also at Fireman Rich on Truth Social, Instagram Threads, Blue Skies, and the public Facebook, which we're not broadcasting on, but we are broadcasting. Hopefully, let me just check this real quick. I got to put this hot link in the Fireman Rich, because I figured out our problem of why not going to Facebook, the public Facebook at least. Okay, that's there. Let's check the private Facebook. I am broadcasting to the private Facebook. Let's check. Are we there? We'll go to Rich Roberts, and so we're there. We're on 7 platforms. I figured out the what's going on here. We're not on the. I figured out why we weren't on Facebook, as far as that goes. Yesterday, during the hunkering down for the heat advisory, but we are on Facebook, the private Facebook. So good morning to all my my family, my friends, and actually real old friends that are on the private one, because I don't let anybody. I'm a private one. I'm not a Facebook user, but the reason I could not get on the public Facebook, I only have it's like 20 followers. I guess they changed something on Facebook. I got to have at least 100 followers. I don't have 100 followers on Facebook. So that resolved the problem. I am on Facebook. So we are on 7 platforms. We finally figured that out. So we're on Rumble. This is off of Rumble Studios. We're on Rumble, Locals, YouTube Live, Twitch, Facebook Live on the private Facebook, X Live, and we're also on a new one on the RTMP. We're on Kick. Let's check out the Kick. Yeah, mature audience, and let's see. We're that's the new one. Yep. We are on Kick. It's right there. You can see the little picture of me. That's Kick. At Fireman Rich over there on Kick. So we're on multiple platforms here. Let me bring up the let's see. We don't need that. We do need Facebook just in case we have some let's see. Go it that way, and we can get the comments. Okay, if we get some comments there. So we got to silence that on the desktop, and then on the X Live. Let me check the X Live. So we finally figured it out. So that's through testing. You got to test as a broadcaster. As far as that goes, let's see. Standing for something, always have class and be humble. John Madden. Oh, that's from Mikey, the Master Mike 1 on my Twitch feed. I'll give that a plus. And there we are on the X Live. And do we have anybody on X Live? Let's see. We have nobody yet on X Live, but we're off and running, folks. And I do have the morning coffee this morning. I know I'm running a little late. It's a good 30 minutes late, but I got up a little late. I stayed up last night watching a James Bond movie, the last James Bond movie, where there was a new James Bond, a new 007, but the individual ended up giving the number back to the original, to James Bond himself. Sort of a bittersweet ending. I'm not going to say what the ending was in case you haven't seen it, but it was very, very different and as such as far as that goes. Tony D, salute to you, sir. Hashtag positive start to the day. Tony says good morning. Tony D says good morning. Okay, you probably can't hear me through the. Good morning, Tony. Probably can't hear me through the fan that's out there. So we got Tony D in the house as far as it goes. Thank you, Tony. We're on 7 platforms, Tony. It wasn't the security thing. It was the fact that I only have 20 followers, believe it or not, on the public Facebook. That's how much I use Facebook. I don't really use it that much. I publicize it, but a lot of people go over on my Twitter or those other platforms. And thank you for what'd you do? Retweet that? Let's see. Something came across the thing here. Tony liked it and retweeted it, I think. So thank you very much, Tony. Greatly appreciated. As always, my brother, veteran, my good friend, and fellow broadcaster. Thank you very much. Let's see. Is that going to come up? Okay, there it is. Okay, you liked it. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for the like on Tony, or on the X Live. And Tony's on all play. He's coming in on the YouTube. You came on the weather of the YouTube. We'll get to that. And you're waving on Twitch. Thank you very much. I'm also on the 7th one is Kick. Kick at Fireman Rich on Kick. So we're on 7 platforms, solid 7 platforms this morning on this Friday, end of the week. I hope you all had a good one. We're having the morning coffee this morning for the Friday morning coffee for 06.21.2024 current time, 06:21 a.m. here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. Let me get the cam shot. We're going. There we go. And I got Tony's shot at 9:41. I got Tony's quote in the, that's the little pic I'm going to put, the icon, 0941, as far as that goes. And we have first time chatter, Anna Vampire. There is isn't there something? I've seen some commercial about the Vampire Diaries and stuff like that. Good morning to you. Saying good morning, first time chatter on the Twitch. Thank you for being here. Greatly appreciated. And we're just getting started here on the. Let me go ahead and put that up there. There we go. That's a first time chatter. Vampire Cat Kiss. Okay. Vampire. I'll just call you Anna. Good to see you, Anna. Glad to have you here. And we're getting our day started here. What I say? I always say hashtag positive start today, hashtag PSTTD. And let's see, let me see. Let me bring this up on the, yep, we're live there. We're live on the, let me put this back up here. Okay, we do have the private Facebook here. So, okay, there we are. We're on the Facebook. We're live there, and we're live on Twitch. So, good morning. And what did you say about that? Just starting the broadcast here, Anna. Just starting the broadcast. I'm running a little late. Usually I start at about 5:45. It's 6:23 here in upstate New York, southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. And so we're just starting the broadcast. Just sit tight. It's just a morning broadcast saying good morning, have a little bit of the coffee, and do the weather, the sports, and all that. Let's see. Bring that back down there. Okay. So, but this last week we've been in a bit of a heat wave, heat advisory as far as that goes, and I believe we're still in the heat advisory because currently right now it's 73 degrees. Yeah, we're still in the heat advisory as far as that goes here in upstate New York, and 73 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll get cranking here as far as, let's see, bring up the world times and temperatures. No, that's not it. Where's the world times and temperatures? Okay, there we go. But we're at 73. We were at 72, so we're already starting to increase. It was a little warm yesterday. We've got the air conditioners off. We're giving the air conditioners a break right now as far as to let them rest. I have one in the back window here and the fan. Hey, Tim Fan, yo. Glad to have you here. Tim Fan coming in from Michigan on the YouTube side. Thank you, Tim, for being here. Greatly appreciate, my friend, as far as that goes. But currently it's 73 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to 22 degrees Celsius. So it's humid. You can feel the humidity. I don't have the windows open. Right after the broadcast, I'm going to be turning there's a fan over here. There's an air conditioner back here. There's an air conditioner. Right now, we got to be aware of what we have on and off because we have a dehumidifier in the bathroom that when family members are taking a shower, they have to have that on. And it draws a lot of energy and stuff. So, but our world times and temperatures as I speak, we have in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:26 a.m. Cloudy with a little clearing, 75 degrees Fahrenheit in Phoenix, Arizona, where my sister, she's watching this. We're live on the private Facebook. Hi, Kathy, out there in Phoenix, Arizona. She just recently moved there from Sierra Vista. At 3:26 a.m., Phoenix, Arizona, clear skies, 91 degrees. They're toasty over there. They're hot in Phoenix, and this is early morning. Let's see, Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City at 5:26 a.m. We got cloudy with some sun peeking through, 70 degrees Fahrenheit in Chicago, Illinois. In New York City, the jungle at 6:26 a.m. 6:26 a.m. here in the southern tier of upstate New York. It's sunny and clear in New York City, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And let's see, down there in Warner Robins, Georgia, Tony D is letting us know on the YouTube side there it's 68 degrees. So you're cooler than we are right now, Tony. You're a little bit cooler with a high of 94. We hit the 94 mark yesterday. Actually, the last couple of days. And let's see, 68 and clear down there in Warner Robins, Georgia. And we say a very good morning to our good friend from New Jersey. Tina's here. Good morning, Tina. I'm running a little late, but that's okay. You're always a little late too. Just kidding. I slept in a little bit this morning, and with the air conditioning in the room and stuff like that. And Tina gets to laugh. It's always good to start with a smile and a laugh. That's a positive start to the day. PSTTD, which stands for Positive Start to the Day. So thank you for being here, Tina. Across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean in Cork, Ireland at 11:28 a.m. It's raining in Cork, and we might get some rain today with thunderstorms. They're overdue. We'll check the weather here. 54 degrees Fahrenheit in Cork, Ireland. In Milan, Italy at 12:28 p.m. in Milan. It's raining in Milan also, so in Europe. We'll have to check the weather map here. 75 degrees Fahrenheit. In Malaysia, the kingdom in Kuala Lumpur, 6:28 p.m. Sunny and clear in Kuala Lumpur. And I'm not awake either. Tina says, yeah, Tina, that's for sure. It takes me. I'm setting this up, and I'm waking up, and it's like, did I do this? Did I do this? I think I did everything. We're on 7 platforms, just to let you know, Tina. We got all 7 platforms, and you're coming in on Twitch, which I know you have Rumble now, which is good, and YouTube. So you can go to either one. Which I for those viewers that are on X Live, YouTube Live, Twitch Live, Facebook, and X Live for all that matter of fact, and locals. I'm on Rumble. Get the Rumble app also. It's a great app. We may be talking about that. We'll see if we get up to 10 viewers. We may talk about that again. I like talking about Rumble. But Malaysia at 6:29 p.m., Kuala Lumpur, 84 degrees Fahrenheit, sunny and clear in Kuala Lumpur. In Tokyo, Japan at 7:29 p.m., cloudy skies, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And down on the great continent and country of Australia, Melbourne, Australia, 8:29 p.m. in their evening, 48 degrees Fahrenheit. It's their winter now. It's their winter. We had our summer solstice yesterday. They had we become summer, they become winter now. But 48 degrees Fahrenheit in Melbourne, and in Sydney, Australia, clear skies in Sydney at 8:30 p.m., 55 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are our world times and temperatures as I speak. Let's see. Let me bring up the weather map. Currently, see what we have here. Let's see. Weather. We'll go with temperatures and storm tracking. Okay, so let's see. That's the Northeast. Let's go ahead and present this, seeing that we're doing weather. Let me get this in. Let's see. Tina says, she said good morning. What the hell is? There's the one. She's on. Okay, there she is on Rumble. I skipped over. Tim said you have an infection that infected and it hurts acute on your finger. Oh, that's nasty. Take care of that, my friend. Take care of that. Make sure you dress it up. Let's see. Tina did say, what the hell? I'm trying to get to Tina's comment on the weather here to see we're in the weather. There we go. 96 today down there in New Jersey. I'm okay to rumble. You're okay to run. There you go. I'm okay to rumble. You hear that, rumble? That's a good saying. We said it first here. I'm okay to rumble, Tina says. And let's see. Let's get to the present window for the weather map. I think this will be our Friday thing to do. We'll look at the weather map. Let's see. Present. No, I don't want that. I want the present. There we go. There's a present. Here we go with the weather map. And I need to turn off my ticker tape here. Let me turn off my ticker tape. Text so you can see my picture. There we go. There's the weather map right there. There's New York State right now currently. We're looking at 70 degrees right now in the southern tier. I've got 73. So, but down there in Jersey, we got 73 down in Jersey. You can see in Tioga County right there where Owego is. Where's Owego? Owego's right there. You can see we're in the 70s in Tioga County. 70, 71, 72, 70. It's 73 here in my neck of the woods of Tioga County right now. And let's see, down there in Jersey, here's Jersey right down here. We got 74 up there near Suffern, 70 on the western part. 76 down there in Newark and across New York City. And it looks like it's 73s in the central. I think you're in the central, aren't you, Tina? I think you're in the central part of New Jersey. 69, 66 as we zoom into New Jersey. Here's Jersey, mostly in the 70s. Southern Jersey looks like it's a little bit in the 60s, but the northern part in the 70s as far as that goes. So there's the temperatures. Let's go ahead. We got some rain out here in the west. Look at that. We got some rainstorms. In Michigan, this is where Tim Fan is over in the state of Michigan. as far as that goes. And we got some rain out there. And we go across the ocean. Yep, there's rain. Oh, there's rain all over in Europe. Look at that. We got rain in Ireland. Up there in Norway. That's Laura lives down here. Our good friend Laura. He lives in Norway, and we have my good friend Bernie Goldbach. He's over there in Cork, Ireland. And let's see, just checking the kick side to see if we got anybody over there. We don't have anybody there. So, and down there in the main European, over in Switzerland, northern Italy, a lot of rain there. A lot of rain. And we go over to the Asian area. We got rain up in let's see, where's Tokyo? Tokyo, okay, just northeast of Tokyo, out in the ocean there. And Australia looks like what's the temperatures down in Australia right now? See, they got low temperatures down there in Australia. And we come sliding over to beautiful Hawaii at 69 degrees, 70 degrees in Honolulu. Got the 70s going in Honolulu. There's Honolulu. Little rain sprinkling about. And let's see. I got to get this comment. Okay, we're caught up on a comment. Oh, you're in Central. Okay, you're in Central Jersey. Okay, I keep on forgetting about that. So thank you, Tina. And we're back here in the United States, and you can see we got rain up more or less in the plains, I guess. But let's see. Tina's in Central, so she is down here near Trenton. Oh, she's over in I think the Lakewood area, right over here. So it's the 70s over there. So that's where we're and let's see. Tina's right down in here, and I'm right up here. So we're probably about a 3.5 hour drive, 4 hour drive from where Tina's at. Tony D says good morning. Good morning. With all the fans and air conditioners out in the living room and bedrooms. It's a little noisy and stuff. So there's our world times and or our weather as far as that goes. And so let's see. Let's get to our thought for the day as we're cruising along on our broadcast here. Oh, you're near Philly. Oh, okay. You're near Philly. So you're you're down. How come I always thought you were down in Central? Let's see, near Philly. So let's see what the weather is down Philly way. Philadelphia, okay, you're down this way, down here. Okay, so you're down in the 60s right now currently. But possibly going up to 96. And Tony's saying good morning to Tina. So actually where I'm at up here, Tina, that's to get down here, that's down where McGuire Air Force Base is right down here. So to get down in this part of the southern Jersey, I don't know. If I go down through Scranton, that could be still 3-4 hours going down there. I'm thinking of going this way, but no, going straight down through Scranton and Allentown. That's about at least 3.5 to 4 hours easily. Because what's that? It's about a 4 hour drive to Philly, isn't it?
4 to 6.
4 to 6. No, 6 hours to Washington. Yeah. Does he have diarrhea?
Yes.
Oh, is that what happened this morning upstairs?
No, I was upstairs moving stuff around, so I got a fan closer to the bathroom.
All right, hang on for a minute, folks. No, there was poop up in. He pooped up in Amanda's room.
He did?
Yeah, it was solid, I think. It won't hurt him having that, will it? That medicine.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think she said it cleaned it up. She cleaned it up, and I'm thinking it was. We'll have to ask her.
You sure it was her? Him?
Yeah, he okay, he farted, so it might have been okay. We're just discussing some early morning stuff here. Tim Fan 40, good morning to you. Tim Fan 40 coming in on YouTube.
Ow.
All right, hang on for a minute, folks. I gotta.
It's
Oh, you got him? Oh, okay. Jack is just getting some more. Tony's saying hi to Tim Fan 40. Okay, I gotta get my things quick. We're trying to get things situated with Jack here. We'll check with okay. Early morning wake up here is always interesting. Oh my god, this is fun. This is fun. Okay. Tony's saying hi to Tim on the YouTube. Again, we're on six or seven platforms. I'm sorry, seven. We're on Rumble. We're on Locals. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. We're on X Live, and the newest one, we're on Kick. I'm going to put Kick on there for the RTMP. It works beautifully instead of Instagram, and plus it stays on. I'm like, I look pretty good on Kick.
Of course,
Turn the AC back on after the broadcast, because we got the. You think I got the TV on? The noise. I got the noise. We'll get it. I don't want to blow up the circuit. We're everywhere, Tina says. Yes, we're everywhere, Tina. Let me get to the thought for the day. And we have one person over on our X Live there. Let's see. Our thought for the day comes from a gentleman named Henry Ford. Henry Ford, you know who that is. There's a whole bunch of people that know who Henry Ford is because they bought a Ford truck or a Ford car. I bought a few Ford cars in my lifetime here. He was an American industrialist, an engineer best known for the founder of the Ford Motor Company, which is a staple here in the United States as far as motor vehicles. His quote and our thought for the day goes as follows. Don't find fault. Find a remedy. Henry Ford. It's easy to find fault. It's easy to criticize. It's easy to dog somebody. Find a remedy. Just don't, just like I always say, don't complain. Find a solution. It's easy to complain. I think of those people that are always complaining about this and that. It's worse than the worst person that's nagging, for Christ's sakes. So I think don't find fault. Find a remedy. Or else don't talk about it at all, especially if it doesn't really, yes, a good one. Yes, it is. And Tina and Tony and myself and everybody that else is in the chat, Tim Fan 40, and people that are watching this on the replay, you probably know some folks. You might even be one of those persons. I know I was. I complained about a lot of things, and the missus says, "Just shut your trap, Rich." And that's telling me I'm complaining too much. It doesn't bring anything to the table. If you're just complaining and pointing things out what are possibly wrong in your eyes all the time, it just boggles my mind. It just, again, I put those people in the ignorant category. And I say that because I can look you straight in the eye, and I've been there. I was an ignorant, stupid person. I probably still am because I do complain about some stuff. But you should suddenly realize I should be doing that crap because you just look stupid. You're a freaking moron doing that. I seen some people yesterday on or listened to some people on some podcasts. I said, are they for real? So it's like, don't find fault unless it's something that directly affects you, your family, and friends. Just to criticize, to say, well, I don't care about it because it doesn't affect me. That's a fault. It's like, don't find fault. Find a remedy. If it bugs you that much that you're complaining about it, find a solution, or at least express a solution. Be on the positive side. There's Jack. There's our good friend Jack looking out the cat TV. So I don't want to get on. I'm not going to get on a soapbox or anything like that. But it's some wise words, and that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. Don't find fault. Find a remedy. Henry Ford. And some people say, well, that's a stupid quote, Rich. You're just talking out your ass. Okay, yeah, you say I'm talking out my ass. You disagree with me. I can understand that. Do I respect it? not if you. It depends on the tone how you come back. I think it makes sense. And here, this is a quote from a man that he changed things. He didn't just sit on his fat ass. Oh, look at that person. Look at that person. Oh, that person's no good. Duh, duh, duh. It's stupid. It's idiotic. That's why I say these quotes, because they remind me. Hopefully they remind you, because that's why I present it here as far as some wise words and stuff like that. And you can say I'm a horse's ass. That's your prerogative. I'm not going to lose any sleep. But I try and come over. I'm a simple guy with simple needs, so I don't, I'm concerned about certain things that other people may not be concerned about that go on around this world. That's because of the background. You look at the person's background, that explains a lot of how their disposition is and their outlook, or else they're so out of touch because they've been away from things so long, they don't understand. It's just the lens that they're looking through. I look through these glasses. Hopefully they look, we all have this proverbial lens on how we perceive things. So I think this is one of those top quotes that I presented here. Don't find fault. Find a remedy if you can. All right. And it's also be kind in the same breath. Okay. I had a little spill there, so I caught myself as far as that goes. So thank you, Henry Ford, for the quote, for our thought for the day. Godspeed and God bless. God bless and Godspeed, I see. Let's see. Oh, I don't have the tab open for, let's see, the National Day today. Let's get to the National Day. Let's plug that in. National. That was the one thing I forgot today. I forgot to put up the tab for the National Day. Yesterday was the first day of summer at 4:50 p.m. yesterday afternoon. It was a hot afternoon. National Day. National Day. National Day today. Let's see what that brings. Let's see. All right, where's my National Day calendar? Oh, here it is. For today, we had a whole bunch of good ones yesterday, but we went with the summer because that's the predominant thing there as far as that goes. Let's see. We're good on there. How's the stream doing on Twitch? We're doing good on the stream. And what's going on there? Okay. Let's see. Today for our National Day, we have National Wagyu Day. What's that? That's like a steak, I guess, right? National Arizona Day. Throw that. Even though my sister's out there in Arizona, we're throwing that in the trash bin. We don't do national state days. National Day of Gong. Gong. Remember the Gong Show? Gong. National Take Your Dog to Work Day. I don't know about that. I don't know about. Oh, we got some more here. National. Let's see. National Selfie Day. Let's take a selfie. Take a selfie. It's me taking a selfie. Let's see. National Go Skateboard Day. Okay. National Daylight Appreciation Day. Yeah. We're gonna go with this one, and it's going to be a foodie, right? If I drag it out, we're going to go with National Smoothie Day. The missus, she went shopping yesterday. She bought bananas, strawberries, and she made a smoothie yesterday. So I might have one of these today because we got a big bowl of fresh strawberries in the refrigerator right now. So that sounds good. The National Day today is National Smoothie Day. Capitalize on the bona fide fruit and vegetables, which we are. We got a bunch of bananas on the counter, and we got a whole. I had a few. They taste good. These are the best. They are fresh. Capitalize on the. Yes, and they're good. Tina says, yes, they are good. Tina, they are delicious as far as that goes, and it's one of those things you don't think about how good they are for you because they taste so good. Capitalize on the bona fide fruits and vegetables available this time of year. National Smoothie Day on June 21st celebrates the refreshing beverage brought to you buy the blender, and that's what she did. She put the bananas in, the strawberries, the cream milk or whatever, and mixed it up. And I'm gonna, if she makes them, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll have one today. Hashtag National Smoothie Day, using fresh ingredients, whole grain, and punches of fruit. Smoothies transform our fruit and vegetables into a delightful cold drink that's healthy for you. Some smoothies incorporate herbs and spices, punching up the flavor level. The base ingredients include milk, yogurt, juice, and a blend of fresh and frozen fruits and vegetables in a variety of combinations. And it just you can't beat especially on a hot day. The hot days we've been having here this week in the Northeast, that you can't beat that as far as that goes. Let's see. Yesterday we did do an audio podcast on Spotify for Podcasters app. We talked about a dinosaur that they found the complete remains of. This one. It looks, the head of it looks almost like a pelican, and they say that birds are descendants of the dinosaurs. And this one, what is it? It's a fossil bones found in Australia. Australia identifies a new species of flying dinosaur. You know, we're used to the pterodactyl or whatever that is in Jurassic Park. It has the body. It has the body of that, but the face. And if you go to Spotify for Podcasters app, well, on Spotify, just look for Fireman Rich, and I talk about that one as far as that goes. It was pretty interesting. It's a neat picture too. It's on my Twitter feed too. The link to that particular audio podcast is on @FiremanRich and all those other fine social platforms that I post on. Let's see our history. We're going to go ahead and like we did Wednesday show. We're going to go show 100 years ago, as of June 19th, which was Wednesday. Let me see. Let me make sure my text is off. Before we go, I'm going to go to a break here. I got to refresh my coffee. The coffee's getting down after this, and then we'll finish up. When we come back, we'll finish up the history. But let's go to the history because let's see. We want that. And let's see. How's that looking? We'll go to present. There we go. 100 years ago. In the history. Let me close my camera and then we'll go ahead and get this started here. Okay, there we go. Fox 40.
Welcome back. Tonight, we continue our segment on sharing some of Broome County's past. Delivering that for us now is Broome County historian and president of the Preservation Association of the Southern Tier, Roger Luther, brought to you by Broome County Recycles.
100 years ago today, Jack Sharkey, Binghamton's native son and a contender in the boxing heavyweight division, is scheduled for a fight in Boston next week. Endicott has 29 new EJ babies. Last month, 29 babies, 16 boys and 13 girls, were born at the Endicott Johnson Workers Hospital on Washington Avenue. Johnson City residents are complaining that during baseball games, truck drivers have been parking their trucks along North Broad Street, right next to the fence at Johnson Field. Then they watch the games from the top of their trucks without having to pay to get in. And finally, 4 young men were arrested for disturbing the peace on Main Street in Endicott Tuesday night. They were charged with shouting, singing, and making too much noise, and were fined $1 each. That was the news 100 years ago.
Fined $1 for yelling and screaming. That's a good one. Those fines, they were pretty high end back there in the day as far as that goes. What is it? The first one there, though, they said 100 years ago, Jack Sharkey, Binghamton's native son and contender in the boxing heavyweight division, is scheduled to fight. Jack Sharkey, they used to have a bar. It's since closed down. It was called Sharky's. And Sharky's is supposed to be the birthplace of the speedy sandwich that I'm always passionately talking about, that we have. You know, like Buffalo has the wings, Philadelphia has the Philly sandwich, steak sandwich. Well, here in the Southern Tier, we have the Speedies. It's a cube meat that's marinated, lamb, beef, pork, and chicken, and it's delicious. And as far as that goes, so Jack Sharkey, I didn't realize Sharkey was a bar. I'm sure that was his bar. But I got to laugh at the young men that were arrested for disturbing the peace in the main street of Endicott 100 years ago this past Tuesday. They were charged with shouting. They were having a good time. They were coming back from Sharky's maybe in Binghamton. They were fined $1. That was probably big money back then as far as that goes. So that's something, though. You know, I really enjoy bringing this segment to the broadcast. And it's really, really neat as far as that goes. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and take a break here, folks, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm going to go refresh my coffee. And we're back. We're back. Rich Roberts, at Fireman Rich, here on the Rumble. We got a second cup of coffee here. And let's back that out. We're doing good. How you doing, Jack? You want to get up here? Come on. Get up here. Come on. You can get up here. We got Jack joining us in the studio here. You okay, buddy? Huh? You got to go to the bathroom? Huh? You doing all right? Okay.
Right.
Excuse me for a moment. I want to just check to make sure Jack doesn't have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. We are back. We're back. Thank you. Apologize for that. As far as Jack, we got some things going. Jack is. We had a little excitement with Jack yesterday. I'll tell you my Jack story. Jack, our cat, we've had him the longest. We've had him like over 9 some years, and the other ones we've had like, well, maybe longer than that. But he's the elder of the cat. And the other cats, the missus rescued Lucy, who had 4 kittens, and we had 6 cats, and we lost Calvin here last year. So, but the younger cats, not Lucy, but the younger cats, Bug, Dora, and Murdoch, they like chasing Jack around. So he was chasing around, and he kept him from the cat boxes that we have out in the back room. And he did his business upstairs. Well, when you got to go, you got to go. So we're not upset. We cleaned it up, and and Jack he's had a little diarrhea, but we're thinking it might be the diarrhea medicine that we give him. That we don't give him any milks anymore and stuff like that because. But yesterday I opened up the back door. We had some watermelon for dinner, and I take the Ryan's. The carcasses of the watermelon. I take it out back here and throw it in the back grove area, the little forest I have behind the garage for the woodchucks that are back there. We've got some baby woodchucks back there. They're a little cute. Well, they're getting bigger now. They grow up quick. And of course the neighbors don't like us having them and stuff, but they're out there. They don't come close to the house. They're out there. That's fine. We got various wildlife. That's what I like about having the elbow room and a little wooded area. As far as that, you walk across it in like less than 20 seconds. There's Jack. So let me get this for you, Jack. There you go. That way you can see a little bit better. Okay, there you go. He's saying good morning to everybody. How you doing? Huh? He's saying hi. You got out. You felt your whiskers last night, huh? Yeah, you tough guy, you. Good boy. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you're giving me a shake. Give me there you go. He's giving me the friendly nibbles. You want to say hi to everybody? Huh? Yeah. Good boy. What's out there? Anything? Is your squirrel friend out there they like watching? So what is it? So we had some excitement yesterday. He went in the back grove area, and he was hunkered down there for a little bit. So I'm just sitting there waiting for him, and the missus came out with some. He doesn't like pans, so she's out on the back side of the grove hitting the pans, saying to trace them out. And I didn't realize. I guess I just sat there for another 15 minutes, and then around the corner of the garage, I'm looking. There comes Jack, just come walking by and looks over and said, "What are you doing over there?" Jack is he's a cool cat. He's a cool cat. Okay, let's see our history. Let's finish up our history. Okay. Oh, Tita's late. Okay, okay. Sorry, I'm back. Oh, you're back on Rumble. Okay. But you like that story, Tina? Yeah, that's the excitement. And Jack, I'm standing there with the watermelon remnants of the watermelon to throw out in the backyard, back behind the garage here. And I just opened a crack and I just saw this flash, and I'm like, I thought it was another cat on the porch. And then when it scurried out, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's Chick. It's been a while since he wanted to get out. He loves being outside. We used to put him on a leash, but we don't do that anymore. So as far as that goes, so okay, Hal's on. Tell Hal I said hi. That's okay. We'll see you later, Tina. No problem. I'm glad and thankful that you're on here for our first hour as we're coming up. Well, almost first hour, 51 minutes and stuff like that. So. You can always bounce back and forth there, as far as that goes. So, well, today's the Scream Day. That's right, on Hal. Let's see, is Hal up? Let's see, let's check the Twitter feed. Yep, Hal's up, and so is Talking Dad and Jim Figerty, as far as that goes. So, and let me check. I didn't check the Facebook. We have no comments in the Facebook. You know what? I want to check the Facebook comments, see if it comes in on the private side. Let's see. Good morning, all on Facebook. Good morning, all on Facebook. Let's see if this comes in. No. Okay, you're welcome, Tina. See you later. Ciao for now for Tina. She's gonna go. She's a regular viewer for Hal there, and who's a great guy. Check him out, Hal Massa. He's over there on Twitch, and I catch him once in a while here, especially on Tuesdays and Thursdays after I get done doing the audio podcast. The audio podcast always goes quicker and stuff. So the Facebook comment did not come in. Okay, so Facebook, X Live, and I know, let's see, this is Kick. I know Kick won't either, so let's see, because that's an RTMP, so that won't come in. But we're looking pretty good on Kick. We have nobody. Well, we have one viewer on Kick. Thank you for man. That might be me, as far as that goes. So thank you. And on the Facebook, what happened to the Facebook here? Oh, there's the Facebook. Okay, so we just maximize that. Oh, can we maximize? Oh, there we go. Okay, audio's good on the Facebook, so we're cranking good on all 7 platforms, and but on the public Facebook, for those people that are on all the platforms that are watching right now, if you can follow me, The Real Fireman Rich, I want to see if I can get that up to 100. We're sitting at 20 people, so follow me on Facebook. That's the public Facebook. Okay. I do have a public Facebook. Right now I'm broadcasting to the private Facebook where only family, my sister out in Arizona, my cousins out in Wisconsin and Minnesota, they can see me. And my good friends that I knew in the Air Force, there's a few good friends and some other people there that I was good friends, excuse me, good friends with here online and stuff like that. And just want to say hi to you folks. If you're watching on the replay, on the private Facebook, good morning. I'm going to be using the private. I'll be going to Facebook on the private one until we get up to 100. Then I'll what the hot link is over on the public Facebook, so people can watch it over there. So I just figured that out. That makes sense. I guess they changed it. Now I did get on the public Facebook before, so that's got to be a recent change, or else they just saw, hey, wait a minute, there's only a guy has only 20 people and stuff. Even though I do have a private Facebook that. Actually, I don't even think I have 100 people on my private Facebook. Does it say? Oh, I'll check later. Let's see. To finish up, let's go. No, that was yesterday. That's the first ball game. That was yesterday. As far as what happened there, that's yesterday's history. Did I hit the wrong link? Let's see. See, and Tony D. Let's see. Let's move this up here. Then I can see the comments from Rumble. Let's see. Oh, that's from June 19th. So we'll just go with the AP side here for today. Today, On this day back in, coffee's tasting really good this morning. You gonna make any smoothies today?
What?
Are you gonna make any smoothies today?
Maybe.
Today's National Smoothie Day.
Oh, I'll have to make a milkshake.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was talking about how you made one yesterday and stuff, and just
Yeah, all this milk, I didn't realize we didn't need milk.
oh, that's why. Okay, if you make one today, I'll say. Oh, we got ice cream too.
Yeah, that's why I was making milkshakes.
Oh, you made it with ice cream yesterday. Oh.
Yeah, didn't have enough ice cream.
Oh, okay. Well, I want one today if you make one.
All right.
Okay. I get my order in early today. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I will.
Let's see. On this day, is this the June 21st? The United States Constitution went into effect back in 1788. That's the basic bedrock and foundation of this country's existence, and along with the Declaration of Independence, very solid. That's kept this country going compared to other countries. But on June 21st, 1788, the United States Constitution went into effect. New Hampshire became the ninth state to ratify it. How come they say they're the first state? Oh, they were the first state to come into the Union then. They always say on the license plates the first state, but they were the ninth state to ratify it. On this date in 1377, King Edward III passed away, ruling England for 50 years. He was succeeded by his grandson, Richard III. 1942, an Imperial Japanese submarine fired shells at Fort Stevens on the Oregon coast, causing. Oh, I didn't realize that they actually had a. Wow, that's something new. I thought that's a significant piece of World War II history. Wow, I did not know that. I know they had balloons that they sent over, and they had incendiary bombs that killed quite a few people. That was kept classified during World War II, and actually years later, it just was released here in the past years. But I never knew they actually fired shells on American territory. Ooh, that's interesting. 1940. I wonder if that was right after the Doolittle run on Tokyo. That's interesting. That is very interesting. And 1982, a jury in Washington, D.C. found John Hinckley Jr. not guilty by reason of insanity in shooting President Ronald Reagan and three other men, and seriously injuring his press secretary there. And I remember that day. That was a pretty dark moment there. It's stuff was we're going to lose a president to assassinate. He didn't have everything in it, even back then. This is back in '82. He had a screwed up mind, and he was trying to take President Reagan out. I think President Reagan took two rounds. They rushed him to the hospital and stuff like that. So, and I think President Reagan forgave him. I think he was friends with the family too. So that John Hinckley, I guess he's been released not on his own thing. He's monitored and stuff like that. He's going to be monitored for the rest of his life for trying to take a president out. So that's he's messed up in the head, and that's usually the case with most people that do that sort of thing with guns. They're freaking wackadoodle in the brain there and stuff. Let's see, 1997, there's been a lot of talk about the WNBA lately, and I actually, to be honest with you, have watched a couple games because of a certain player that's out there in Indiana. But 1997, WNBA made its debut as the New York Liberty defeated the host Los Angeles Sparks. So the WNBA has been around for 24 plus 3, 27 years now, and I'm just starting to watch it. That's because of Caitlin Clark. A lot of controversy. She's a good ball player. There's some other players that are, I guess it's obvious they're jealous of her notoriety, but she is a good player. She's you had players such as Michael Jordan, even Larry Bird when he came into Boston. He was sort of scrutinized a little bit and stuff like that. So Caitlin Clark is good. And it's because of that controversy, it's bringing people in and stuff. And she's a young lady that seems to be handling it real well. The one game I watched where she took a pretty hard foul that should have been a flagrant. 1 week it wasn't a flagrant foul. The next week it was. So, but the first time that I'm watching this, I said, "Oh, there's Caitlin Clark." I'm watching it, so she's playing good ball, and then she took this hit. I'm like, "What the heck?" I mean, it's not the NBA, that's for sure. As far as she just walked away, and it's like she knows. I think she's a smart lady, a smart young lady, that young person that understands the culture, I guess, as far as that goes. I'm watching a little bit. Somebody was telling me, we were in the Walmart the other day, and I was talking. I like talking to people just on the spur of the moment. This gentleman was talking sports, and he was saying, yeah, if you want to, he watches the WNBA, and he says, if you want to watch a good team, watch the New York Liberty. And it's like, maybe I'll look at some of that. It's just, right now we don't really have too much sports going on. The only thing we got going on now is football. Or no more football. Well, Canadian football's going, and the major thing is baseball, which I think Judge, he on the Yankees, he took a hit the other day on his back of his arm when he was batting, and he's doing all right. I think he's supposed to come back and play this weekend. Let's check the baseball scores out for the last couple of days here since starting Wednesday night. We have. Let's see. We have the Yankees. They lost to the Orioles. The Orioles are playing good ball. They're playing. I haven't watched them, but the box scores are showing that. And the Mets lost to the Rangers on Wednesday. So let's see. Going into Thursday, yesterday, we had the Yankees. Oh wow, they got killed by the Orioles, 17-5 last night. Holy jeez, they got killed. Oh my God. And the Mets were off last night. So let's see. Today we got the Mets over there in Chicago playing the Cubs, and the Yankees are hosting the Braves. And I think that's what's going on this weekend. Let's see. The Mets are out there for the weekend for the Cubs, and the Yankees, after getting slaughtered by that's 17 runs. They're going to be watching. They're going to be playing the Braves this weekend. So we'll see what happens this weekend with them. Go Yankees and go Mets. As far as that goes, I root for the New York teams. Being from New York, and so there's our baseball. I'm not even going to talk about Canadian football. I sort of wore out from the UFL. I'm going to rest up for the NFL, which is starting. I guess there's some activity going on with the NFL with contracts and all that. And, we just Trevor Lawrence, or the quarterback for the Jaguars down there in Florida, he got $55 million per contract. Wow. Imagine that, $55 million to play football. Unreal. Now, granted, there's no taxes in Florida. That's the thing too. So he still has to pay his agent and all these other people. So he's got a hefty sum there. But there's other contracts going on in the NFL, which is normally the case as far as that goes, and such. Let's see. What do we have? Let's see. Beat the Heat in New York. We might do that one. Let me see what we have for. They got a project going on like they normally do here in New York State, and it's Bug. Hey, kitty cat, is Jack up on the counter? Oh, okay. She's looking to get up on the counter. There's a project going on here, a major project, and when I get the picture up here, let me make sure I got the text. Let's see, we got no, not 100 years ago today. I always do that. We're going to be doing. We'll do this one. This is what you're seeing there. That's Route 17 eastbound lane. This is Is that the eastbound lane? That's the westbound. Let me take a look at that. Oh, no. Okay, that's the eastbound lane. Or no, that's the westbound lane. I'm sorry. That's going west. That's going down right into what they call the Marshlands. Marshland Road is right down here. But this area right here, this is it's Route 17 going west towards western part of New York State. This is coming out of this is in Tioga County. It's a major road work. It's almost the whole length of Route 17 that's being converted into Route 86 extension, as far as that goes. And this is right pretty close to where this is in Appalachian, and as far as that goes, so there's and they got the road. You can see there's Appalachian, New York. That's right there in 17. That's where I grew up, was in Appalachian, Route 66. They got that. Route 66 on the westbound side is closed, but they got. So is that the eastbound or westbound? Yeah, the double thing is on the eastbound, so that looks like it's on the westbound. But this is what they're doing, a major road work project on one side, and then I think eventually they'll go ahead and do the other side. It's close to almost 10 miles worth of road work that's being done, and it's something that you see a lot of during the summer wherever you go traveling. As far as let's see, let me just get this down just a little bit. Can I get that down one click? Yeah, that'll work right there. There we go. There you can still see the road. But what is happening? A smooth new surface is being applied to a rough old section of Route 17 Expressway west of Vessel. Actually, it's in Tioga County. This is work on a $47 million project. Began April. A 6 mile section of the highway. Westbound lanes have been closed for the first phase. And you see that the original road that went in there, we used to cross right across there to go to the Susquehanna, the Fish. That was a concrete road, but now everything's asphalt. But the westbound lane have been closed for the first phase of resurfacing and repair job. And what it is again, there's Appalachian, and there's I know this is exciting, but there's the road work right there in Appalachian. As far as they're actually throwing down pavement now. According to New York State Department of Transportation spokesman, let's see, we got a comment here. Stand by. Okay, hang on for a minute, folks. But this is a section of road, the Southern Tier Expressway, they call it. It's let's see, let's do a click there and a click there, and we're good to go. But it's work that's been planned between Owego and Appalachian going into Broome County there. Crews are starting to put the first layer of pavement. So that's what it is, the first layer of pavement that's going down there. And I also advise the guardrails on the east lane will need to be repaired, but the work is just to be scheduled. In addition to the repaving, 2 bridges that carry expressway traffic over Appalachian Creek will be performed also. There's some more road work there going there. And crashes in the work area have occasionally occurred. Traffic backing up on routes. You're supposed to go 55 and stuff, but you get these boneheads that want to push the fact. But overnight closures for emergency guardrail repair work affected eastbound for several hours. Detours and crossovers. It's a typical construction that's going on. That it's part of a New York bipartisan infrastructure law that signed. This road was put in. It should have been an interstate, but they they've laxed in making it an interstate. It's work it's long overdue, and it's an interesting story because that section of road right there I used to cross many a time to go to the Susquehanna when I was growing up in Appalachia to go fishing in the Susquehanna. And when that road was first built, we had this. It's all concrete. It was concrete road back then. There was no traffic, and we used to play stickball. I jokingly say that there's no cars. I mean, now it's a major highway coming across because people don't want to go all the way up to 90 and cut across New York State. They can cut across. We get a lot of traffic coming down from Ontario that comes across going to New York City, and then out of New York City and New Jersey, they come up this way instead of going all the way up to 90 and stuff. So it's a major thoroughfare here in the southern tier of upstate New York, and it's. What's that?
Where the house is so dirty. That's why the house is so dirty.
Oh, the house is so dirty.
Outside.
Yeah, the outside of the house is so dirty. The Mississippi. I guess my ears are still ringing from all the fans going on in the phone and the thing. So, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got on the docket. Yeah, this is an article I was going to bring up the other day. Let me bring this one up. Are we going to take a walk this morning?
No.
Okay, I may not. I might take off to Friday. I walked yesterday, and I was sweating bullets, I guess, by the time. I may. Let's go to this article here. Let's see if I did this right. Let's see. We'll do this, and then we'll go to the article. Yeah, there we go. I did it right. Okay. City of Binghamton Fire Department. That's the major city in the area here. I'm between Binghamton and Elmira, but Binghamton is a major city. They have a city fire department. They received a total of $610,000 for an upgrade, and primarily for an upgrade on a new truck. So let's listen to this one here.
City of Binghamton Fire Department received $250,000 in state funding from Senator Leah Webb and $360,000 of funding from the City of Binghamton to buy a new fire truck for the department. The City of Fire Department responds to roughly 10,000 calls per year throughout their 5 stations in the city, according to Fire Chief Alan Gardner. The new fire truck will serve the south side of Binghamton, replacing a 20-year-old engine nearing the end of its useful life.
With Senator Webb's grant, we're able to offset a lot of the costs of buying a new apparatus, meaning that it's less debt service for city taxpayers. We can be confident that we can order these pieces of apparatus and get them on location and in use. And it's a commitment to public safety. So I really want to thank Senator Webb for her investment in public safety in the city of Binghamton.
The new truck will be kept at the Fire Department Engine Company 1 on Conklin Ave in the south side of Binghamton.
Today is Father's Day, and for a first-time
I gotta turn my camera back on a little. Oops. So congratulations to the Binghamton Fire Department. I'm an ex-firefighter, as you can see right here, retired United States Air Force firefighter. So I like hearing those stories about departments getting new trucks and whatnot. And and they do a lot of runs there in the city of Binghamton. And it's always the equipment gets old, so they have to. What's this one? If you see this, you're doing okay. That we might do that article. So that's always interesting as far as what's happening in my area, my neck of the woods, and stuff like that. I'm sure there's look. Taste the Wild Side of Ross Park Zoo Sunday safari event up at the zoo.
Yeah.
I'm getting sidetracked here. So it's nothing different than in another department, other fire departments in other communities here that what is it? As far as local fire departments upgrading their equipment and stuff like that. So I do have there was a fire this past Monday that had the article also in my queue here that 2 firefighters were injured. So I like to highlight, and that's also from Channel 12. Full disclosure, I don't have any association with Channel 12 News. It just I just enjoy they have some good news. The things that I'm presenting, I have no affiliation with them, full disclosure, but I do enjoy, they give you a cross section of what's going on here in my neck of the woods. And let's listen to this one here about the injured firefighters, because I'm always concerned about this. Is a fire that happened this past Monday.
Thank you for joining us at noon. I'm Ashley Soriano. We begin in Broome County, where an investigation is underway after a structure fire in the city of Binghamton. According to Binghamton Fire Captain Alan Gardner, crews responded to reports of a fire at 24 Clinton Street early Sunday morning. The building suffered extensive damage, as you can see from these images, but was not a total loss. Gardner says crews remained on scene for over 2 hours until the fire was put out. 2 Binghamton firefighters suffered minor injuries during the incident. The cause of the fire is under investigation.
So it was minor injuries, but even still, it was injuries. Let me get my camera back up. Keep on forgetting about my camera here. There we go. But it's there are injuries nonetheless and stuff like as far as it's. Hey, Laura, how you doing? Laura's here from Norway. Good to have you here, my friend. Good to have you there. Hey, thank you for the. Yep, I got the coffee too here. Laura coming in on the Twitch side as far as that goes. Thank you for being here, my friend. Always good to see you. And we're just going over some current events here in the southern tier of upstate New York. And I hope you're doing fine over there in Norway. And let's see, what do we got? Got any other articles I can bring up here? Let's see. I'm fine, thank you. Okay, that's good to hear. Always good to hear. Little Venice has honored the junior. Little Venice, isn't that the restaurant, Italian restaurant in Binghamton you and your sisters went to that one time?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever eaten there. Have we ever eaten there? We should go up there for lunch sometime.
I don't know, 'cause it's right next to the bus station.
That's right, yeah.
Wasn't that the name of the one down in the pit? The one pit where Owens is now? that
I
we had our
almost
first date?
want. Yeah, that's
Over
where we had our
there.
first date. We went and
I
had
think it
pizza.
was, yeah.
I think it was too. Yeah, yeah.
The leftovers.
What's this? When was this at? This is another fire story. Crews responded to a total loss shed in Windsor, New York. This was 9:15 p.m. What day is this? This is updated June 19th. So this was on Wednesday. No injuries were reported. That's what I like hearing on a fire report. No injuries, and it's still under investigation. This is at 10 Genesee Road off of Old Route 17. The fire was confined to a shed, according to witnesses. The shed was burnt down completely. So they're just showing a picture of a couple firefighters. It looks like it was a nighttime fire. So we had that there. Of course, they're getting ready for the Dick's. What do they call the Dick's?
Dick's Sporting Goods Open.
Dick's Sporting Goods Open in Enjoy. It's a golf course. It's a golf tournament. Donald Sutherland passed away. No
Yeah,
way.
he was old.
Are you serious? Donald Sutherland?
Wow.
He was a great actor. Oh my God. Really? Oh my God. And we just lost Willie Mays here the other day. Donald Sutherland. Wow. Let me see. Let me look that up here. God bless and Godspeed Donald Sutherland. Oh my God. That's he's a great actor. He was a great actor in Animal House. He was the professor there.
Dick Clark's still alive.
Huh?
Dick Clark's still alive.
Yeah. Donald Sutherland. Let's see.
He must have been in his 80s.
I'm checking right now. He was 88 years old. He passed away in Miami, Florida, the 20th. So that was yesterday. He passed away yesterday. I didn't hear it. I didn't see any. Thank you, Laura, for passing that on. That's he's a great actor. Donald McNichol Sutherland was a Canadian actor With a career spanning over 7 decades, Sutherland received numerous accolades, including Primetime Emmy Award and 2 Golden Awards. Of course, he's survived by his son and others from the family. Wow, that's unreal. He was on MASH. He was in. I mean, MASH. The movie MASH was great. He was in Kelly's Heroes. He was the tank guy in Kelly's Heroes. I love that movie. That's a classic movie. I guess he was in. I didn't get into the Hunger Games. That was his most recent one, Hunger Games. I'm just going over the movies that he was in. He was in Backdraft. I remember him in Backdraft. I remember we went there a whole bunch of this before I came into service. When I was a volunteer, Donald Sutherland was in Backdraft, and the Italian Job. He was pretty good in the Italian. Animal House, and he was also in one of my all-time favorite movies, The Dirty Dozen. You remember that one, Laura? The Dirty Dozen. That's a good movie. Oh, he was in some classic movies here. Oh my God. God bless and Godspeed to Donald Sutherland. Let's see what other ones he was in. He was in. Yes, I've seen most of his movies. Yeah, I've seen most of them too. I like Kelly's Heroes. He was a funny, wacky tank operator. I'm looking at some of his other movies here that he was in. Backdraft. He was in I didn't see Backdraft 2. I didn't see that. Without Limits, Disclosure, Citizen X. Outbreak, Fallen, Moonfall. He was in Moonfall. Okay. Fool's Gold. He was in Fool's Gold. I remember that. That was a good movie. And The Eagle Has Landed. That was a war movie too. Forsaken. Animal House. I just remember him in Animal House and stuff. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I don't think I ever watched that movie, but MASH. I remember him in MASH. He's good. So he had some great movies, though. Some great movies. Let's see. What do we have on WNBF? Let's see what we got here. Now, what are we working on time here? We got an hour. We got time for one more. I'm going to go an hour and a half, and then I got to turn the air conditioners on. It's starting to get a little bit warm in here. We got to get some cooling going. Let's see. Let's look at this little critter here. Let's bring this one up here. As far as that goes, and let's see, live chat studio. We want text. Text is off, and we'll go to present. If you see one of these in your New York State garden, if you see one of these in your garden at all, this is one of my favorite insects right here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and present. Do you know what that insect is right there? Let me get this out of here. Let's see. Does anybody know what that is? If you see one of these in your New York garden, don't touch it. Don't touch it. At least that's what they said. I used to touch this. I used to love these. These are a very, very unique insect control. These are the type of bug. This is the type of bug you want in your garden. Oh, you call it a keeler? We call them a praying mantis. That's a praying mantis. That's how we call them here in the United States, Laura. It's called a praying mantis, and what they're saying is, were you one of those kids who thought it was cool to squash? I wouldn't squash this bug. This is a good bug. I had friends and relatives who did, and I didn't see the point. Well, kids will be kids. Isn't that what people say? Anyways, there is one insect you should just leave alone. This insect is called the praying mantis. You probably have seen them before. They're green or brown, and they're very, very unique. in color and known for their posture because they have that posture of praying. Prominent, bent, and angled that make them look like they're praying, which is where they get the non-scientific name, according to a certain webpage. The praying mantis serves as a great purpose as a organic pest control. I like that word. It's organic pest control. You have these in your garden, they're going to take care of your garden. They will prey on many types of pests, acting as an effective form of an organic pest control. And Laura, let's see, you say, which is, I've seen these not in real life, but on TV, called keelers here in Norway. Okay, we call them the praying mantis, as far as that goes. So they're an interesting insect. They're one of my favorite insects. I love seeing these. I was told by my father, you don't want to squash one of these because they're a protected insect. I think because praying mantises will go after a ton of different types of bugs, they can act as an effective form of organic pest control in the garden. The praying mantis is a great help for farmers and gardeners as far as protecting the crops. So now you know the importance of praying mantises, but do you know that you could inadvertently destroy praying mantis's eggs without knowing it? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that's interesting. Hey, Captain Rehab. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, my friend? Captain Rehab is in the house over there on saying Richie Rich. Good to have you here, my friend. I hope all things. Hope you're staying cool if you got the hot weather in your location. We're talking about the praying mantis here. Praying mantis's eggs, without knowing it, while they are protecting your garden, they are also laying eggs. Before you weed out your garden, be sure to not throw away or destroy praying mantis eggs. What do they look like? Is this okay? We're going to watch a video here on praying mantis's eggs. Let's see what they look like. Let's see if I can bring this up. This is off of Instagram. Oh, it's like a cluster. Okay, so you don't want to get rid of those weeds that have those. It's like a cluster of eggs, as far as that goes. So those are what they look like of a praying mantis. If you said praying mantis egg case, you got it. That's what that is. Praying mantises are one of the best general predators you can have in your garden. We released some earlier this year, and it looks like they're starting a new cycle. Can't wait for these hatches. Laura says, Googled, we do not have them here, so I must have seen them on TV. Okay. All right. So I'm not sure where I know we have them here in New York. So that's what the egg, this is what the, right there, that's the, what the egg, what do they call it? Egg, praying mantis egg case. That's an egg case. So you don't want to lift up the weeds that have that, because then you'll be killing the praying mantises. Hey, Big Juice. Big Juice, where's Tony? Tony's been here. You're late, Steve. You're late, Big Juice. Big Juice, Steve coming in from Ohio. You're running. I'm just getting ready to end the broadcast here. We just hit an hour and 30 minutes, and I got to get my day started here. I may be back on later this afternoon and do some gaming. I've been procrastinating with the gaming and stuff. We're just finishing up talking about praying mantis's eggs as far as that goes. So, but glad to have you here, Big Juice. Hope everything's doing good in your neck of the woods, and such. That as far as that goes, and Laura saying hello to Big Juice here from Twitch. Most of the comments come in on Twitch. We only have we were up at 10 people. We're sitting at 8. Let me check the rounds here. Do we got any comments coming in? Nothing on the Kick side. That's okay. Now that I know, the thing is, I'm starting to use Kick, and I didn't put the right title in. I had what was the title? It was something. I found out how to change the title on Kick. That's our newest add-on to the broadcast here, as far as that goes. And Laura, let's see, Big Juice saying hi back to Laura. So as we're checking our feeds here this morning, let's see, we have we got 5 people over on X Live. Hey, thank you very much. The coffee gets raised to the 5 people. And let's see, we got 1 on Rumble, 1 on Locals, 2 on YouTube. Wow, the YouTube numbers are coming in. Okay, that's good. Let's check the YouTube out. I didn't bring that up. Yep, we got 2 people on the YouTube. Thank you very much for the people. 2 people on YouTube, 5 on that. Let's see, what do we have on? I don't see anybody on the private Facebook. What happened there? I didn't want that there. I want that right in there. Let's see. On the Rumble, we have 1 person on Rumble, nobody on Kick, and we have 3 people on 4 people on Twitch. And so we're doing good. We got, like I said, we got seven platforms up now, and that's how we're going to be rolling now on the broadcasts. I think Kick is pretty stable. There's no Kick. For those people that are watching, you don't know what Kick is. Kick is some people that left Twitch, and it sort of looks like Twitch to an aspect. I'm never on there, but now that I can multicast and I have a slot, I can put something in. I was looking at Instagram. Instagram's a little funny. You got to always renew the stream key. Kick, I'm on there. I'm going to start utilizing that. So that brings us up to 7 platforms we're on. You can be over there and use the free version of Restream and only be on 2 or is it 3? I think it's 2 maybe, or 3. Or else, well, I know it's 2 over there on Prism Live. You want to use Prism Live, maybe on, well, the 2 would be what? For me, it would be Twitch and YouTube, right? Or could I get, or was it 3? I think it was 2. So, and then Restream, if you use the free version, if you use the pay, I don't know how many people you can get, how many streams you can go on for the paid version. I think it's up to 5, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Let's ask Restream. Let's see. Let's bring up the Google. Let's see, Restream. Let's see, plans and pricing. Let's see. Okay, if you got the free version, you can only bring up 2. Okay. If you're on the standard $16 a month, you get 3 channels you can bring up. Okay. If you're on the professional, you got to be on the professional. $39, you get 5 channels. Okay. If you pay the business $199, you can get 8 channels. But here on Rumble, I'm not paying anything. I'm getting 7 channels. And I believe, let's see. Let me check here real quick. Prism. I don't want to bring up Prism. Prism, I think you can get. I know I was doing 2 or 3. I think I was doing Twitch, X Live, and I might have been able to get the RTMP. So maybe 3. I think I had maybe 3 on Prism Live. But here I'm getting 7. So I want to, and I'm getting to a good cross section of viewers, which I greatly am thankful for. And I'm thankful for your views as far as those people there, especially ones that are watching on the replay. It's greatly appreciated. I mean, Wednesday's broadcast, if you add up this, I was on 6 because we didn't have Facebook, but I had 6 broadcasts. On those 6 broadcasts, just as a measuring stick. If I was just on Twitch, I'd only have 30 views. Because I'm multicasting, that 30 views becomes, after Wednesdays, was 150, which is right where I want to be at. That's great. Because I know there's people watching on those platforms, because they don't go, people that are watching stuff on Twitter Live or X Live aren't going to go to Twitch, and people that are on YouTube aren't going to go to Rumble, and vice versa. So if I'm going across the board, it's a win-win on both sides. Viewers, because viewers they're a little hesitant about going over on this platform, and then again, if you don't like the commercials, there's commercials on. I do have on Twitch. Fully aware that I have commercials. Okay, I have it on the lowest setting that is possible compared to some other broadcasters. I am an affiliate on Twitch, full disclosure there, so I get a few pennies on every broadcast on those commercials, which I encourage people that are on Twitch, that like Twitch, watch the commercials. Don't subscribe. I don't want, as far as that goes. I think somebody just went poo-poo. Did Jack just go to the bathroom?
Watching me with eggs.
Huh?
He's watching me.
Oh, that you're making eggs. Okay, that's what it smells. Okay. So if you don't like the commercials, you can go to YouTube, Twitch Live, Rumble. Here at Rumble is great as far as that goes, and we enjoy being on the Rumble as far as that goes. So let's see. Blame it on, no, it's the smell. The missus is making an egg salad. Oh, she's making egg salad. Okay. I don't like the smell of egg salad. I started smelling something different. It's just like we got the house enclosed. So, huh? Yeah, it's not Jack. Okay. The missus she's making egg salad. So I like egg salad once in a great while, but when somebody's making, the missus makes it, I'm not that much hype on eggs. Eggs, the only time I really like eggs are if they're scrambled by somebody else. When I go to a restaurant and I have some bacon and an omelet. I don't like. I like deviled eggs during the holiday seasons. They're good. They're good as far as that goes. Eggs and bacon, my favorite. Yeah, eggs when the bacon's cooking with the eggs, that's a good smell. But when you make an egg salad, it's like. It's a little off. I thought Jack might have made some doo-doo out in the back room here, and the smell's traveling. Let's see here. What else do we got? Sun's coming out. Let me check. Let's do it. So Restream again. Restream. I've been on Restream. I've used the free version. You can get 2 channels on the free. But here on Rumble, we increased that by 5. We got 7 channels for, and I don't think there's a paid version on Rumble yet. I think they're trying to go with a paid service, so they'll probably up that. Jack got outside yesterday, Laura. You weren't here when he snuck out yesterday when I opened the door to take the old watermelon rinds that we had for dinner last night. Part of our dinner last night, I throw them in the back for the woodchucks. And he scooted out. He likes to get out, but all our cats are indoor cats. But Jack, he was born as a feral cat. He was the mother and father. They were outdoor cats, and he likes being out. I used to take him out on a leash, and that got to be a little bit too much. So we leave him inside, and he gets out. He runs back out here to the back tree area behind the garage, and he was playing around. I tried looking for him. We play hide and seek for about 20, 30 minutes. Then he comes out. And he's looking at me like, what are you doing? There he comes. He's coming in. Hey, Jack. He's just coming into the room here. So Restream is a good, I know some people that do use it. I have used it. It's a good product to start out just to get testing for live streaming. I have to let Molly out, my cat, if I'm in trouble. Yeah. Jack is used to it. He thinks it's a big deal when he sneaks out and stuff like that. Where's he at right now? Oh, there you are. What are you doing? Are you getting in trouble? Huh? You getting in trouble? And let's see. And for those that are paying $16, you can get 3 channels, and then the watermark is removed. Yeah, there is a watermark with your free version. I like my watermark. I like this watermark. I like because Rumble is good. Rumble is great. I love using Rumble Studio. So let's see. That's about. We got anything else? I know I'm trying to stretch it here. Let's see. Beating the heat in New York. That's going to be the objective for today because just days before summer 2024, Mother Nature gave us a preview of what might be like this year. I think it's supposed to get cooler with temperatures climbing in the 90s to 100 on the heat index. If you live or work in an air-conditioned environment, that's a good thing, which we do. We've been having the air conditioner on all day. I may or may not walk this morning. I'm going to see after I get done here. But according to the New York Office of Temporary and Disabled Assistance, you may be eligible through cooling assistant benefits to get an air conditioner, I guess. But, they talk about that. Okay, so we got fans. We got the air conditioner running and the like. And the whole objective is to stay cool for today. We got a heat advisory, like I said. Let me see what the updated heat advisory is. Let's see. Yeah, this is updated as of the 21st this morning at 5:27 a.m. Heat advisory remains in effect until 8 p.m. Okay, this is into Saturday. Heat end value is up to 96. That's down from 100 at least. Portions of central New York and northeast Pennsylvania until 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Hot temperatures and humid. I haven't really felt the humidity that much. It hasn't been that high where we're at. May cause heat illness. Drink plenty of fluids. Stay in the air-conditioned room. Stay out of the sun. And check up on relatives. Yeah, check on the neighbors, relatives, and friends. Take extra precaution when outside. Wear lightweight and loose-fitting clothes. I'm still in my jeans. I don't wear shorts anymore. Try to limit strenuous activities. That means I shouldn't go out for a walk because right now it's 76. It's increasing outside right now, so I may not go out for a walk. I might just say screw it, take the day off. I took 3 days off so far. So, but temperatures, we'll see where they lie, and as far as that goes. And let's see, do we have anything? Let me check WBNG real quick. We'll make the rounds here. WBNG, because it is Friday. I'm not in a hurry, so let's see what we got here. Oh, let's finish with this one. I talked about the Dick's Open. This is the oh, we're gonna go to that. Let me bring this back here. This is history of the here's a brief history of the golf tournament that's going to be starting here. It's called the Dick's Sporting Goods Open, and it's a pretty big event. I've been to this event. I actually had tickets to go and watch the pro. These are pros that come into the area. We'll end with this one. I think this will be a good one to end with as far as that goes. Let's see. We'll turn that off. Go to present. Present. And make sure it's on. There we go. Turn the camera off, start now, and we'll see what this has to say here.
Dick's Open holds a rich history here in Broome County. It's brought multiple famous golfers to the area, and the tournament continues to raise funds for local Broome County charities. I spoke to the tournament director and Broome County officials about the history of the tournament over the years. Before there was the Dick's Open, there was the BC Open.
The Broome County Open started in 1970, but the first game was played in June of 1971. And it was started by a man by the name of Alex Alexander.
Broome County historian Roger Luther says that Alexander got in touch with the commissioner of the PGA in the 70s and suggested a satellite tournament be set up. They called it the Broome County Open.
A one-day tournament where players who were actually playing the Cleveland Open and missed the cut, they could come here to Endicott and have an opportunity to play and make a little bit of money before they went on to the next event.
Executive Director of the Dick's Open, John Caridi, says that the BC Open became a fully fledged PGA Tour about 2 years later.
And we went 36 years on the PGA Tour without a title sponsor. And that really is our community, as always. Our community got together and supported the event. And, you know, we were able to raise millions of dollars. Just the things that we were able to do in the 70s and 80s and 90s. Ultimately, because of television, that'll probably never happen again. There'll never be a PGA Tour event that goes over 3 decades without having somebody's corporate name on it.
After the devastating flood of 2006, Enjoy Golf Club was in need of some support. That's when Dick's Sporting Goods stepped in, officially taking on the tournament in 2007.
It would be a tragic loss to lose the BC Open and not have somebody pick up and move on as Dick's has done. So, yeah, we're very thankful for that.
Since then, the tournament has been a staple in Broome County and upstate New York. Broome County Executive Jason Garner says the tournament also helps the area economically.
Tournament just means so much to our community. The first thing I think about when I think about the tournament is what it gives back to local charities. It's giving back over $20 million to local charities. But the economic activity, when you have people coming from all different areas to watch the tournament, staying in hotels, eating at our restaurants, shopping. That's about $3 million in economic activity that we get every year.
And if you've never been to the tournament, here's some advice for you.
I would love to tell someone who's never been here before, you don't need to be a golfer. You don't need to be a golf fan. Come, have fun, people watch. There's plenty of ancillary events that happen addition to the golf, but you can come and have fun, and you need to know nothing about golf. It's a great time of year here in upstate New York. Come out and enjoy it.
So the Dick's Open, that's a big event that's happening here in the Southern Tier. You might notice that one gentleman that talked, Roger Luther, he's the guy that does 100 years ago on Channel 40 that we present here the day after, the next 2 days after. We did Wednesdays. Fridays we'll do Monday. But he's a prominent fixture here in the Southern Tier as a historian. But the Dick's Open, and you notice in that piece also, the character BC. John Hart, he was from this area, and BC, he's the author of BC. So there's a little history going into the BC Open. It's a seniors PGA golf tournament that goes on all week. It's a very prestigious. We have some good entertainers that are coming in for the after. They have the concert right there on the 18th hole by the clubhouse, I guess, where it finishes up. And it's a beautiful golf course, gorgeous golf course. And it's right here. It's in Endicott. It's called Enjoy Golf Course. They're in Endicott, New York. That's the birthplace of IBM. I like saying. A lot of people don't realize that that's the birthplace, but the Endicott. But the tournament got started, and it was a bunch of guys. They were sitting there, and they were writing it down on John Hart was there too, I guess, from the inception of this tournament, and they were doing it. He was scribbling. He was doing some doodling on napkins. I would love to have that napkin he was doodling on years ago when they were just talking about the BC. It was called the BC Open, and then Dick's Sporting Goods took it over as far as the sponsorship to keep it going. And it's a very, very well managed. And when I was working at IBM years back, my manager gave me a ticket. Gave me tickets to go there to see it. The free tickets. I went there. I had lunch. I watched a couple golfers. It's a gorgeous golf course to walk around and stuff. I don't really play golf, but that's as a non-golfer, I enjoy golf courses because I walk on one here in Tioga County. As far as that goes, but Enjoy is one of the premier golf courses here in the Southern Tier of upstate New York. So I found that pretty interesting. And as far as that goes, and we're at 1 hour and 50 minutes. I wonder if I can find another article to go 2 hours. What the hell? Well, I'm not going to go out for a walk, so let's see what else we can find here. Fire crews respond to a second alarm in Port Crane. I wonder what that's one about. Okay, let's Okay, okay, this is another fire. Let's bring this one up. Oh, let me go ahead and bring this back here. Let's go ahead and let's see. This is another fire that just took place. Let's go ahead and see what this one says here. This is again from WBNG, and again, full disclosure, I don't have any affiliation for any of these. This is just from the news websites from the local area that I live, where I live at, and keeps me abreast of what's going on. And let's go ahead and see what this one. Okay, there it is. So let's see what this one says. I got it set. So let's go ahead and.
We begin tonight in Broome County. Shortly after 4 p.m. today, Port Crane Fire responded to reports of a second alarm trailer fire in the 200 block of Ballyhack Road in Port Crane. Assisting on scene were Shenango Bridge Fire, Port Dickinson Fire, 5 Mile Point Fire, and New York State Police. When 12 News arrived on the scene, the fire had been put out with minimal damage to the residents, according to the Port Crane Fire Chief.
Today is Father's Day, and for a first
Okay, there we go. Did we get the camera back up? Yeah. So there was another fire in Port Crane. That's on the Port Crane is sort of is on the eastern part of Binghamton there. And let's see. Is that the fire? No, that's something else. Fire crews responded, a second alarm. Doesn't look like there's any injuries and such. So ongoing investigation is going on. So and that's a brief story of Dick's. Watch Dick's House of Sports blimp. Oh, they talk about the blimp. Oh, we got to watch this. We saw this past weekend. Oh my God, let's look at this. This is something that flew over Nichols. We saw this last Saturday when we came back from the Strawberry Festival. So they have a blimp. Oh, this is interesting. It'd be interesting. The things we find on a Friday. Let's see. We go to present, and we'll share that. And there it is. This will be an interesting article because I've actually seen this. This blimp flew over the house. Last Saturday, they were doing a practice run, I guess. So let's see what this is all about here. This is something new. So that blimp is for the Dick's Sporting Goods golf tournament.
And this afternoon, 12 News met with members of the Dick's House of Sport at the Greater Binghamton Airport to get a tour of the Dick's House of Sports blimp. The airship is a ADC 170 model blimp, and it takes off with about 170 cubic feet of helium in its balloon. This airship is one of 8 blimps in the world, 5 of them being in the U.S. It takes a crew of 2 pilots, 2 mechanics, and 14 crew mechanics to operate the blimp day to day. 12 News spoke with Terry Dillard, one of the pilots of the blimp, about their daily routine covering this event.
And all the guys come out, they'll come out, they'll hold the ropes, we'll move the mobile mast out of the way. We take off into the wind, just like airplanes do. The golf course is about 5 miles over there. So we'll lift off from here, find our way to the golf course, and we'll hang out over the golf course for the rest of the day.
For the duration of the tournament, the Dick's House of Sport blimp will be making its way around Broome County area for the community to see.
Make sure you stay tuned as we have more of our coverage here as we stay on the ground, but we're going to find out how this tournament gets off the ground every year.
But before we get to break, we'll take a look at the pairings for tomorrow's tee times here.
You done? You done?
No, I'm still going. I'm finishing up.
I want to do a quick back.
Yeah. Okay. I got an open mic. Okay. I gotta get ready to close this out here. I guess the missus wants to do a quick back as far as that goes. But that blimp there, that came over. Oh, there's Jack. Jack is sleeping. Shh, Jack is sleeping. That blimp there, that came over our house last Saturday, I guess, when they came into the area. Dick's Sporting Goods is a very big time sporting good store. And let's see, Laura, you said something here in the chat. I'll get to it. Alice Cooper did play golf not far from where I live. Actually, the village I grew up, I think it was 2008 or something. Okay, so Alice Cooper, he's a good guy. He's actually played when I was younger. He played in Binghamton at the Coliseum there in Binghamton, a concert years back. I remember my sister going to that concert there back when we were in. I think we're just starting high school. We're just in junior high. But the blimp there, that's one of just a handful of blimps. So you don't see blimps much. We saw this big white thing. It was last Saturday after we got back from the Strawberry Festival. I'm looking at it. It's like, it's not it's about the size of a house. It's not a giant, dirigible, but it is, they still have those. So it's Dick's Sporting House of Sports there. They have a mega store. It's probably one of the largest sporting goods stores in the Northeast. Right here, because Dick's Sporting Goods got started here in the Southern Tier. A lot of people don't realize that. So, that's interesting. So it was just one of those things you don't expect to see. It's like, what the hell? Oh, that's a blimp. It had Dick's Sporting House of Sports, and they're the big time sponsor. He had a concert in a place called, I can't even pronounce that, Laura. I'm sorry. So let me bring that up here. So I can't pronounce that. So I'm going to bring it up on the thing here. This is Laura's comment coming in from Norway, talking about Alice Cooper Golf, which is a 2-hour drive from my town. So he decided to do golf first. So I didn't realize Alice Cooper's a golfer. Okay, good for him. I golfed a few times. There's no way I could golf at Enjoy, but I've golfed a golf course locally here. I'm not a very good golf player. I'm not too bad on the putt-putt, the little putt-putt courses they have. I like doing the miniature golf, as it's called, miniature golf. I like playing miniature golf and such. So, but we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. And let's see. Let me go down my list here as far as folks that were here. Oh, that was my mouse that fell. Or was it? Let's see. Where's my other? Oh, here's my other mouse that fell. I got a new mouse on the other computer. Here, let me get this untangled here. Let me see. We're going down the list here. Oh, that's not going to work. I got to go to another list here. Let's try this list. Let's see. I can actually do it from here. Okay, I can use my phone here as far as that goes. So we're going to go ahead and let's see. Mix. We're going to. Cart. Let's see. Is it the mix? No, we want the mix up. That's a cart. Okay, I'm just getting my situation here. So we're going to hit the outro music and get our day started here as far as that goes. I want to say thank you for Tony Tone for being here, coming in on the Twitch side, all the sides actually. He came in. Thank you, Tony Tone. Salute to you, sir. Have a great day at work. Thank you, first-time chatter, Anna, Vampire. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Tim Fanforty, coming in on the YouTube. Tina coming in on the Twitch and Rumble side. Thank you, Tina. And let's see, who else we got here? We have going down the list. Thank you, Laura. Laura, you came in. Thank you, Big Juice. Big Juice was here as well. Thank you, Big Juice, for being here. And greatly appreciated. Those folks. And Captain Rehab. Captain Rehab was in the house. He's always a fun guy. I like seeing Captain Rehab. I always have a good day. So, no, don't go, Captain Rehab says. Auntie Tina, you can find her over on Hal's broadcast. Tweaking Bird, yes, Captain Rehab, there he is. Laura saying, take care. Thank you, Laura. You have a good one, too. And Captain Rehab saying the bird is tweaking. Yes, our Blab Bird. That's the Blab Bird. I met Captain Rehab on Blab. Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever seen you broadcast since then, Captain Rehab. And Captain Rehab is saying, don't go. No, we have to go. We're at our 2-hour limit. So we're going to go ahead and go and get our day started here. So you all have a great one. Thank you for everybody in the chat. Thank you for those folks that were watching. We got on all the 7 platforms that we're on. And thank you for those folks. Thank you for watching on the replay. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you, folks. You all have a great one wherever you may be on this big blue marble. Rich Roberts, at Fireman Rich over there on X, at Fireman Rich, and at Fireman Rich over on Truth Social, Blue Skies, Instagram Threads, and the public Facebook, The Real Fireman Rich. Let's get it from 20 up to 100. You all have a great one. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Have a great Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Woohoo! Take care, folks.